Hi, welcome to this, your daily briefing. Somewhat of a short version today, and a little bit lighter than the necessary but tedious thing about the Marxists. Um, I'm given to understand that Spurs have made contact or reached out to Rafa Benitez. Now, a little bit of homework before we move on. Spurs, to date, have interviewed nobody. So all of your Nagelsmans and your Ten Hags and all the rest of it. Now, there might have been a Zoom call. There may well have been a Zoom call. But they weren't with the principals. Spurs have yet to get past an agent, a representative. So, Rafa, name in the frame. Pros. The healing, oil upon the water. Loads of experience. I think he's 61. He's not stayed anywhere for too long since he left Liverpool in 2010, which indicates that he'd be up for a short-term gig, which Tottenham would be. It might turn out to be a long-term gig for him, but that remains to be seen because we're still on the positives. He, as far as the fan base is concerned, would be perceived, in my view, as a safe pair of hands. And he does have a little bit of form for... there's been friction between himself and Mourinho and Abramovich, where he was a temporary after Martinez was binned. Negatives. Is he going to be the avuncular figure that some of this bunch of spineless pansies will need? Steven Gerrard, when he was at Liverpool, now that's over a decade ago. People change, and people definitely change the older they get. But Steven Gerrard said that he was a tough taskmaster, and the occasional well done wouldn't have gone amiss. Is that a Scouser 10 years ago? Difficult to know. Another negative, plausible negative, he's a big fan of zonal marking. Oh, hang on, that means Eric Dyer would just love to work with him. No, I nipped out for some crisps. It was his fault. So there you have it. That's what it is. Whether they can get past his representatives is another matter. I take a view that I'd prefer somebody who wasn't just fresh off the boat. And from everything that I've heard, Ryan Mason is all this nonsense. Oh yeah, we're going to get somebody in the next 3 weeks. Absolute piffle. Wishful, hopeful, but unsubstantiated and fundamentally not true. The same as the business of approaching Gareth Southgate, as I told you. The same as the business with Ten Hag, as I told you. So I'm not sure. The problem we have is that if you're not going to back the manager, which Levy has refused to do with Pochettino, has refused to do with Mourinho, that means you're backing the players, which fits in with the business that I'm not going to sell Dali Ali. And so who's going to manage these guys and get the best out of them? It might be Rafa. The problem this squad is going to run into is that they think that Pochettino, that's like a chapter's closed and, that was issues between him and Levy. Whereas all eyes, all fingers point to this lot having undermined Mourinho. So they're going to have to come up with something pretty substantial in order to repeat that stunt for the next guy that's got a CV. And Rafa has a CV. Mason, they're going to do their best. They're going to beat Sheffield United and they're going to lose against proper teams, as we saw against City. But, yeah, it could be Rafa. Good luck. Keep it Tottenham.